and share your comments. It's a website you can talk to. Your voice will be heard. ChannelsTV.com. The news at your fingertips.
Thank you for staying with us on Politics Today here on Channels Television. Tonight with me, Sheung Joaquin Baloy. I've been talking with an honorable member of the House of Representatives, Ali Ahmad. He's the chairman of the House Committee on Judiciary, and he's also one of the 37 who earlier this week moved from the PDP to the APC. And we've been asking questions on the reasons behind the movement of these members from the ruling PDP and the implications and perhaps the consequences of their actions. Just before we take our final thoughts on some of these issues, let me ask you, based on the situation on ground, your party is in problem and you are fleeing. Can't you just stay and make repairs?
If there are signs that the party will be guided right, if there are signs that the party is a listening party, but there is no point talking to a deaf and dumb that doesn't listen to you. And you will see that every defector tried, all of us tried to stay within the party, and so that when you leave, you will not blame yourself that if I had done this, perhaps the party would have yielded. We tried everything. Everything. Are you going back to the PDP? Oh, never. Why would you not? Never. I mean, I guess some of your party. We crossed the ocean and then cut the bridge, so we can't go back. You cannot go back. No, we can't go back. It's just like Israelites that went to Israel, Egyptians. They can go back to Egypt. Considering the state that it's just for like telling us to go back to tell Israelites to go back to Egypt. Considering the state that you represent in the House, Kwara State. We know Kwara State the strong establishment of this party, the APC and the PDP. Ideologically, they are two different parties, which a whole lot of people who understand the politics of Kwara State will understand with me what I'm talking about. Now, moving to the APC, already there is a crisis in the ranks of the defectors to the APC in Kwara State at the moment. How do you want to handle that? I don't see those that do not agree with us in Kwara State. You can define them. There are people who are in politics to lead. Their only ambition is to be House of Reps members, senators, governors. That's their only intention. So if they can get it here, they go the other way. If they can't get it here, it's not about service. If it were, then so if you want to classify these people, you can see that these are people that are just looking for leadership. They classify you people as rebels. So, I mean, can Nigerians even trust you people when you move as rebels from the PDP to the APC? What is assurance that you people will not rebel again and move away from the APC? The biggest misnomer that I will hear is to call Kwara a rebel. No, I'm talking about the fact. Yeah, I know. Because Kwara, Alhaji Kaubaraje is also from Kwara. I know. Kwara has been in government. It will have, if it were our zone of comfort, it will be our zone of comfort to stay in PDP. We'll be in government. We won't be in opposition. But we left that comfort. So we are by no means rebels. We look at what is good for Nigeria. And if it were for local politics, as I said, we don't need any party to win elections in Kwara State. But we're looking at the fate of Nigeria, where Nigeria is going, and we believe it is good. Dr. Okupe, sorry to cut you. Dr. Okupe said something today. He said the APC is a sinking ship. And he said that some of the people who are giving Nigeria a problem up to this moment are members, are the ones that are seeking membership of the APC at the moment. That is a sinking ship that is programmed to fail, and yet you're here and you're moving into a sinking ship. Well, I don't give much thought to or concern to anything coming from that quarters. I mean, that is why during all these problems, you haven't had
government lawyer, you haven't had the attorney general, you haven't had the president's legal advisor, the PDP legal advisor saying, I will declare your seat vacant, because they know the law. In fact, we do have to go to court.
I'm talking about don't you see any problem with the APC and his arrangement at the moment?
No problem whatsoever. When the party is gaining strength over strength, only 37 of us defected, 40 is set to defect. In the Senate, 20 is set to defect. So when people like this are talking, they're doing their job. So I don't give any much thought to that. Doing his job.
Again, I want you to react to what Dr. Cooper says about the performance of the PDP, the ruling party, President Jonathan, in the year. He says he's rating President Jonathan 60 to 65 very good.
Wallahi is the biggest joke of 2013. You don't do exam and pass and award mark to yourself. I mean, that would be my... if you want to rate the government, let external people do it. So that's my...
So if you ask me, wouldn't you be convinced
if you ask me to I wouldn't be charitable. So I won't even... But go and look for somebody who is not part of it.
How would you rate President Jonathan?
No, it won't be charitable. It won't at all. And you know it. So it's...
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Nigerians want to know what your thoughts are about President Jonathan's performance in 2013.
I have heard people say, and I agree with them, that this is the worst government that we've ever had in
Nigeria. Even when Dr. Cooper said this is the best government since 1960.
I have heard people say, and I believe them 100%, that this is the worst government.
This is because you're leaving PDP. This is because we're leaving PDP.
Well, we've tried. You see, when you are in a forum, you try all you can to see that you can reform. The reason we are opting out is that, look, you don't want to be part of this because history will judge you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Ali Ahmad, for joining us, and I hope that you've had the time to tell us your thoughts. Unfortunately, we're expecting Honorable Wasida also to give us some other thoughts and opinions on this particular issue, but we'll stay on this issue and bring you the updates as the issues happen. Honorable Ali Ahmad is the chairman of the House Committee on Judiciary, and is one of the defectors, the rebel former members of the PDP. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
One of the issues that got us talking for several days and weeks now is the issue of open letters, where President Jonathan also said in the week, he made a comment about open letters, where we've seen two that have got Nigerians talking. I've got a very, very elderly Nigerian in the studio who will be talking about these letters, the implications for Nigerians. Your thoughts also can be added on the program via this platform on Twitter and via our email. We go on a short break, and when we return, one of the major issues in the land is what we'll be talking about. We'll be right back.
At first, it's only anticipation that something is about to happen. This is one thing that makes life interesting. To compete not only with players across the field, but across the world. It makes me feel joy when we win and sorrow when we lose. The action and reaction, colliding, falling, dropping, despite the odds. I love it because it brings me tears. Tears of victory, tears of joy. The skill that leads to the pass that leads to the shot that leads to the goal that determines the ultimate. Channel Sports, defining the moment of true sport. Every day you invite us to your home. Now we invite you to our homepage. Join Channels TV on social media. Hang out with us on Google Plus/Channels Television. Follow us on Twitter.com/Channels TV_NG. Friend us on Facebook.com/Channels Forum. And don't forget to like our page. That's not all. Subscribe to our YouTube channels. YouTube.com/Channels Web to get constant video updates and news and events in Nigeria and around the world. ChannelsTV.com, the news at your fingertips. One city, 18 million people and counting. Over 18 million dreams of a better life, and a team tasked to bring those dreams to reality. What is their game plan? What goals have been achieved? Who are the players? Find answers on Deadline Makers only on Channels Television.